Quite a number of people on the internet have given their reviews on Akothee's wedding that was one to remember, and most of the reviews do justice to the wedding. Personally, I know Akothee nailed it as she went all out in everything, and that was seemingly delivered. Her bridal team looked elegant, the decor was exquisite, most of her guests were top celebrities and top political leaders. I mean, she had it all well planned and perfectly executed. Now, there is this one thing that a few people have noticed, and that is Denis Schweizer. There is so little known about Denis, whom Akothee nicknamed Omosh. No family history or his work, rather profession, is known about him. Lawyer Miguna has weighed in on this, and his suggestion is, it is a major red flag that no one knows who Omosh really is. Akothee fell in love with Omosh, and a few months into it, precisely 8 months, she walked down the aisle with this person. Here's what Miguna has said on Twitter, and I read, a bright red flag. I hope she has a prenup and a will. Wishing her well. This is a caption to Francis Mully's tweet that reads, I've been looking all over for information about Akothee's husband, Denis Schweizer. There is nothing to be found, no education, no family, and no online footprints, just a mysterious guy now serving as the chairman of Akothee Foundation. So this is how the comment section of Francis Mully looks like, as in this is what his fans have said. A person by the name Kelvin Mulilia has said, let's not judge someone's worth based on their online presence or personal details. Instead, let's focus on celebrating the positive impact that individuals and organizations like Akothee Foundation are making in the world. Another fan by the name Rons has said, you're following another man's life. Jack Shaw has said this, or the smart ones will understand what's going on here. A lady by the name Keruba Brenda has asked this question. What is the obsession about Akothee and her husband all about, especially coming from men? I am yet to understand. Someone else by the name Makinda has said, you should know that there are many international criminals, especially of Italian origin, who live in the North Coast. Not saying Akothee's husband is one of them, but there are many Wazungu who are hiding in Kenya, and marriage is how they get legitimacy to operate here freely. Dawkins Abila has said this, one can never mask their digital footprints fully. As long as at one time you entered the information in the internet, someone will find it out. However much you clean the footprints, sooner or later, you will know even the hospital he was born in. On the comment section of Miguna's post, this is what his fans have said. Someone by the name Moran has said, I won't be surprised to know down the line they're washing money through that foundation or involved in some kind of scam like drug dealing. Eric has responded to Miguna with this unpopular opinion. Prenups ought to be the norm and a requirement before any marriage can happen, and free to get one. If you do not want to say prenup, you sign in a waiver. A person that calls himself Buffalo has said, the lady has a number of husbands. This is a familiar territory she plays in. She is almost having all races as children. Next will be a Chinese, and then chapter closed. John Pius has said, we have a local sponsor, the narrative is changing slowly. Azuki has said this, Kenyans are worried for Omosh, not Akothee. Only some 2 kids showed up to represent his family. And on that comment of 2 kids, apparently it is said that all those guys that look like they're Swedish are not Omosh's family members. And this information comes from a very close source. Someone by the name Nene has said this, is it really necessary? What will she be protecting herself from? The law already protects her by ruling that sharing of matrimonial property is pegged on one's contribution. Someone else by the name Francis has said, I also thought along similar lines. He is in for the money, her money, and the best way for him to get a hold of it was to shroud his intentions with love. For those who are quick to cast stones, please watch this space. So we know that a lot more will definitely be coming your way about Akothee's marriage to Denis Schweizer or any other updates on celebrities. Please stay tuned to 254 Roundup for this updates and more.